bumper, and then we're going to get the show kicked off. We're going to drop right off into camera one, which is this wonderful camera on you, this little automatic slider back and forth. Adds a little parallax to the shot. You just talk to me the whole time. That's it. Pretty easy, pretty simple.
That works.
How you feeling? You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Hell yeah. Looking forward to this. I'm really glad you came on. This is actually working out. All right, in 3, 2, 1. We are live. Hell yeah. Put your hands together, people, for the one and only Gwen Mcmillin. Yeah, there we go.
Thank you.
Hey, hey.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Local Sets ATX. First time on the show. It's so wonderful to have you on. I'm really looking forward to hearing your music.
Thank you for having me.
How many songs did you bring for us this evening?
I've got 5 and a couple of others up my sleeve.
Ooh, I like a magic trick. I love a good magic trick. What's the title of the first song that you're going to be playing for us this evening?
First song is called Light a Candle.
Light a Candle. Do you want to tell us anything about lighting this candle before you light this candle?
Sure. I wrote this, back in 2004. And it's just basically, I'm always going to be around for people. Kind of keep your candle lit for those people you're close to, that you love, and things of that sort. And that's where my head was at the time.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to zip it over to you for Light This Candle whenever you're ready.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Light a candle for me, put it in the window so I can see. Let it burn eternally. Light a candle for me. Sweet, sweet lullaby. It seems to me that's a pretty good alibi. Hush, hush now, don't you cry. And I am here. Light a candle for me. Put it in the window so I can see. Why don't you let it burn eternally? Light a candle for me. Dear God, how I pray for the truth every day. Is that too much to ask? There's gotta be a better way. I don't think so. Light a candle for me. Put it in the window so I can see. Why don't you let it burn eternally? Light a candle for me. Light a candle for me. Light a candle for me. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Thanks.
That was a great song.
Thank you very much.
That was a really fun song.
Thanks.
What you said that you wrote that about keeping the candle lit for the people in your life that you love?
Yeah, and
What-
just keeping everybody close.
Was
know?
it anything in an event in particular or people in particular?
Just my close circle of friends at the time, and it kind of carries through the years. And
It's a beautiful song. I was like, while you were playing it, I was thinking like B-roll footage in a movie of somebody like putting the pieces back together.
yeah,
That would be like a great undertone or
Thank
underscore
you.
for some visuals.
thank you very much.
When did you get into music? When did this whole thing happen?
Oh gosh, I started writing sappy poetry when I was about 16, and I bought my first guitar off a friend of mine, and who was getting ready to move. So I pretty much asked my parents if I could have $50, and I went and bought my friend's guitar and started writing. And my first ever show that I did was in Wimberley, Texas, at the Gospel Music Festival, and I was 18 years old.
Oh, wow.
So we did a little bit of America, did a little bit of Heart, and it was just a lot of fun. Nerve-wracking, first time out in front of probably 1,500 people.
I was going to say that was probably a very large audience.
It was.
Yeah. That's wild. That was your first time performing?
Yeah, ever, yeah.
Wow, that's a hell of a first performance.
You know, parties don't count, you know, weekend get-togethers and, you know, yeah.
Do you have any inspirations that you draw from in music?
Yeah, I do. Life experiences. I'm a huge Sheryl Crow fan, huge Brandi Carlile fan. Eagles and that whole genre is kind of where I grew up from, and kind of honed into that type of music and kept it running.
Hell yeah, those are all great artists. Sheryl Crow is phenomenal. She's got some really good songs.
Yeah, I really like her a lot.
Minus the Kid Rock song that she did. That was.
Yeah.
Can I say that? I know offense, Sheryl Crow. I actually love your music. That was a weird one-off. I'm like, what's happening here?
You're fine.
Can you talk a little bit about your writing process and just like cue us in to kind of get us behind the artist? What's your writing process? Do you write lyrics first? Do you write music first? Just give us a little juice on that.
Sure. It depends. It depends on my mood. Sometimes I'll sit there and I'll start, just penning lyrics out, and then I'll grab my guitar and see what kind of music suits, or I'll grab my guitar and just start playing random chords and, really like what I'm doing. It's like, okay, let's put some words to that, so that's how it usually works out.
And where are you in the world of music where people can find you? Is your stuff on Spotify? I mean, how do people get a hold of you in the world?
I do. I have my EP is on Spotify. I have a YouTube channel, SoundCloud channel, and I have my EP also on iTunes, and everything is under Gwen Mcmillin.
And what's the title of the EP?
It's called Sweet Rain, which I'm going to do later.
Ooh, okay. Sweet Rain. I will get all these links and I'll put them in the description on the YouTube channel when it goes up, so that way people can just easily find them.
Okay, cool.
Where are you from originally?
San Antonio, as a matter of fact.
Oh, so you're a Texan.
Yeah.
You're a legit Texan.
I am.
Born and raised.
Yes, sir.
When did you get to the Austin, Texas?
I moved back home about 2 years ago.
Okay.
So I've been kind of all over the place doing different things, and I just decided to come back home.
Okay. Where were you before you came home?
How much time do we have?
We have time. We've got 17 hours until this place closes down, guys. We're here. We're in it. Tell us the story. How did you leave and then eventually come back?
Well, I left the first time I left San Antonio. I went to California for about 25 years, and that kind of jump-started more music stuff for me, and it was great. I have a nice circle of friends out there as well, and started playing a lot of music and got involved with the artist community out there and the music community, and was actually nominated for a Sacramento area music award.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
pretty freaking
It was
awesome.
pretty cool. Did some cable radio shows down there, and yeah. And then, from there, it's hard to keep up with me. You just ask my friends. Like,
All right, friends, get up here. No, it's okay. So you spent some time in LA, 25 years, and then you just moved back here from LA, or were you other places as well?
No, I actually, from California, let's see, gosh, I don't even remember where I went. I know I spent some time in Florida for about 6 years, and I completely immersed myself again into the artist and music community there. and did a lot of music stuff, hosted a lot of showcases and things of that sort, played a lot. There's some really good folks and some really good music that comes out of that. Excuse me. And from there, I went to Mississippi, of all places.
Mississippi? What were you doing in Mississippi?
It's things happen. You do things you have no idea why you do them. A very failed relationship.
Oh boy.
It was kind of an ultimatum kind of thing. So, me being the person I am, I'm like, okay, sure, I'll come down and I'll hang out with you for a while, and then it got insane. So, I am back. That's the most recent thing. So, I came back 2 years ago from that.
Awesome.
Craziness.
Well, welcome back. I'm sorry you
Thank
had some craziness to deal with.
It's all good.
There's some crazy people in the world. Who
There
knows?
are.
It's just they seem to. It's like the splash effect. Someone else jumps in a puddle and you get wet.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's that kind of a thing. I totally get it.
Makes for great writing, though.
That is
I'm just
true.
saying.
That is true. Which brings us to the second song of the evening, "Splash Effect." Is that the title? No, is that or what is?
It could be.
What is the second? What is the second title?
This one is actually called Down in Merida.
Down in Merida.
Down in Merida. I was on a dating app for a little while, and it turned sour, and I got a lot of interesting tidbits from this person. So it got insanely ridiculous. So I wrote a song about it.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to dig into that in just a sec, but over to you for right now for Down in Merida whenever you're ready.
All right. I'm just saying. It's the truth. You know how it goes. Down in Merida, in the Gulf of Mexico, the swinging high, swinging low. Out in the ocean, anchored down to stone. Where you gonna go? How you gonna get home? Down in Merida. Down in Merida. The water's cold, but the nights are warm. How do you sleep when you've got no soul? And down in Merida, it's a lullaby for the damned. Ooh. Every dog must have his day, but the strays have run away. Down in Merida. Down in Merida, in the Gulf of Mexico, swinging high, swinging low. Out in the ocean, anchored down to stone. Where you gonna go? How you gonna get home? Down in Merida. Down in Merida. Down in Merida, in the Gulf of Mexico. Where you gonna go? How you gonna get home? Where you gonna go? How you gonna get home? Down in Merida. down in Merida. Thanks.
Ow!
Thank you.
Hell yeah, it's another great song.
Thank you very
It's
much.
another great song. Were you down in Merida when you wrote that, or was that just?
No, actually, the person that I was talking to said that they were an engineer in the middle of the Gulf of America now, Gulf of Mexico, and on an oil drilling ship, and in the middle of Merida, in the middle of the ocean.
And did you go down to the oil rig?
No, it was just,
Okay.
they asked me for money and
Oh,
all
boy.
this other stuff, and they lived here in Austin, supposedly. It was just a big old mess. So hence, down in Merida, and you're full of,
Stuff.
stuff.
Full of some negative stuff. That's like an act of catfishing, kind of the way you're
Yeah.
describing it. That's wild.
So there we go. I take all that and I put it where it belongs in my music.
There you go. I love it. Not that that happened to you, but I love that people can sometimes take something destructive or something bad and turn it into something destructive, like drugs, alcohol, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can take it and turn it into something constructive, which is music, which is a positive outlet to get it out, which I think is wonderful and should be celebrated more in our culture. What are you doing when you're not playing music? What are your hobbies? What does Gwen do?
Well, I like to kayak. And I like to go to music festivals and shows, and I'm into the theater and live music and things of that sort, and reading, hanging with my friends, and
Doing the thing.
doing the thing.
So you like music festivals? And kayaking. Have you ever kayaked to a music festival?
I have not.
Okay.
That's a good idea, though.
That's maybe put that on the bucket list. That could be a thing.
I will. Just write down Barton Springs and.
You you said you also like theater. We have somebody actually here in Oak Hill Social that I won't name necessarily, but also has a love for theater. What is your favorite theater performance or theater show?
I love musicals
Okay.
and that kind of thing, and anything that pulls at your heartstrings.
Did you have a favorite musical? Les Mis is mine. I think it's like one of the most amazing things of all time.
That was an awesome one. I never got to see that though, and
Oh.
I want to make sure that it's on my bucket list next time.
Dallas Fort Worth, my buddy David Andino, shout out to David. He's actually in Les Mis, and I believe they're there March 17th and 18th
Okay.
of this month. So maybe if you have a Fort Worth trip in your bones, maybe you can get
Nice.
up there. It's an amazing show. It's an
Good to
amazing
know.
show.
Yeah, I saw the movie and I loved it. So
I will say the movie doesn't really do it justice. Which one? The old one with Liam Neeson or the newer one with Hugh Jackman and?
with the older one.
Okay, all right. I was gonna say because the one with Russell Crowe, he has a very interesting. I don't know. Did you see that one?
I didn't see that
I
one.
love
yet.
Russell Crowe, but he sings like Snagglepuss from the cartoon. It's very,
Yeah.
it's an odd vocal quality. What is your favorite comfort food?
I love Mexican food.
Mexican food? Is anything Mexican food?
Yeah, I love Mexican food. Pretty much almost anything
Almost anything. Okay.
except for menudo.
Except for
No menudo.
no menudo. Oh no. It's a fun question I always like asking people, and I don't always get to it on the show. If you could have dinner with anybody, dead or alive, I actually got this from my buddy Dave. Dave Vitev, great guy. But if you could have dinner with anybody, dead or alive, who would it be?
Stevie Nicks,
Oh, okay.
I think, yeah.
That's pretty great. Have you ever seen her in concert?
Oh, many, many times.
That would be maybe a bucket list. And who knows, maybe Stevie Nicks will see this. It's going online at some
That
point.
would be cool.
That'd be
That
pretty
would be
cool.
awesome.
Maybe she'll reach out and have you to dinner.
That would be a dream.
That would be pretty cool. If that actually happened, I would be very happy. That would be a very cool story as an outcome from this show. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. From a musical perspective, what do you struggle with most?
Sometimes like everybody, I get a writing block and I wind up writing maybe half a song and setting it aside and coming back to it, and sometimes it still doesn't quite grab me. So I have so many unfinished lyrics. It's not even funny.
What is your full like discography of music that you have? How many songs have you written over?
Oh gosh, probably close to about 200.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's incredible.
And
That's really incredible.
A lot of it is on, like I said, YouTube and SoundCloud. Some of the earlier stuff, anyway.
Okay, I will. Like I said, I'll put those descriptions on the old YouTube. I have to ask you one of my favorite questions as well.
Uh-oh.
What is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Ooh, that's a good one. I would have to say chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip?
Yep.
Any takers for chocolate chip in the audience? Anybody? No? Couple? No takers. All right, I like chocolate chip ice cream. I was right there with you. All right, song number 3 for this evening. What is the third song you have for us?
This one is one of the newer ones as well. It's called Tales, Alaska. And I wrote this as probably third person. It's about someone who's just wanting to take a break and go someplace completely unknown. And it turns out that one of my songwriting buddies, Keaton Kaufman, his cousin actually, and this is after I wrote the song, I had no idea, he actually moved to Alaska for a very similar reason. So I guess this is like a little homage to him.
Okay.
You know, in a sense, which I thought was kind of cool.
All right, over to you for Tales Alaska whenever you're ready.
Thank you. Tired and broken, let the whiskey bottle hit the floor. Words left unspoken tonight. Leaving the canyons, he'll miss those city lights. Headed out to somewhere tonight. And he prays to his Messiah. One tail light away from home. Headlights point their way to Alaska. Aurora showing in the way. He'll be back one day, but not today. Not today. Angels moved his truck off the beaten path just to get a better view of the light. In his rearview mirror, a reflection of his past. Objects are closer than they appear. Tales Alaska, Tales Alaska, Tales Alaska. And he prays to his Messiah. One tail light away from home. Headlights point their way to Alaska. Aurora showing in the way. He'll be back one day, but not today. Tales Alaska. lights point their way to Alaska, Aurora showing him the way. He'll be back one day, but not today. Tales Alaska, Tales Alaska, Tales Alaska. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Another great song. Tales Alaska's beautiful. You have a great voice. You have a very soothing voice.
Well, thank you very much.
When did you realize you had that voice? When did you get into singing?
I probably literally that festival when I was 18.
That was the first time playing and singing in front
Yeah.
of people. Wow, that's
And-
quite an audience size to break that muscle.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. My high school friends and I used to, just do a lot of, like I said, Eagles and Heart stuff. Just on the weekends, sit around and harmonize and play music, and it was pretty awesome. So they talked me into it, and everything kind of went from there. And I started playing around and played, like I said, a lot in California and Florida, and it's been good. It's been a lot of fun.
What's one of your favorite places that you've played music over the years?
Oh gosh, I would say when I was in Florida, there was a little place called Ollie's that I met a lot of my musician friends and artist friends, and that was one of I think the coolest little places I played.
Where is Ollie's? Where is that?
It's in Fort Myers.
Fort Myers? Okay.
Yeah, I was in Fort Myers. I played there an awful lot. I was able to host a lot of little showcases and things of that sort, and be opening for a metal band or a rock band, depending on whatever the case may be at the time, and we all kind of included each other in just about everything. So it was really nice.
That's beautiful. What have you always been in this type of genre of music, or have you wandered into other genres?
I've always been in this kind of genre. It's like the acoustic rock kind of phase.
Okay.
I like everything. I like country also, but I kind of seem to be geared more towards the acoustic rock part of it.
Have you played with a band before? Or have you just always been like a solo artist?
It's just me.
Okay.
It's just me. When I was in Florida, I actually fronted some friends of mine who had a band, and we did a bunch of Beatles stuff. So that was a lot of fun. So it was kind of cool to be the front woman of a band, even it was for one song, 3 minutes.
That's still cool. That's a great experience.
Yeah, it was fun.
Do you still talk to any of those folks that you were in the band with?
Yeah, I do actually. I'm getting ready to play Nashville at the end of April.
Oh, that's great.
And I'm really nervous about that. But I sweet talked my friends who have a band and another singer-songwriter friend of mine in Florida to come out, and so we're playing a show in Nashville.
And when is the show in Nashville happening so people can see that?
Yeah, it's actually April the 26th at the Underdog Bar Club, I believe.
April 26th.
Yes.
I will put that in the notes.
Awesome.
April 26th. And you said it was at the Underdog?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Have you played in Nashville before?
Never.
Oh, that's great.
Never. I just kind of reached out to them. I have some friends of mine who have a band, and they actually moved to Nashville to kind of pursue their music career further. And so I've been trying to get some tips, and they've played there before. So I might bring them on board as well.
That would be amazing. I love hearing stories like that, like the community
Be a lot of
helping
fun.
each other out and like being there for each other. This is a tough industry, so it's like
Yeah.
anything you can do to get like a leg up is always encouraged.
Oh, for sure. And, I was kind of surprised they said yes, but excited at the same time. So, they're making the trip for me, so it's cool.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What was you talked about it very briefly at the top. What was the genesis of Tales Alaska?
It's about someone, in my eyes anyway, about someone who just wants to break away from, the craziness of the world, someplace completely unknown, and you'd find themselves, I guess.
And is that a person that you base the song off of, or is it just like an ethereal person that you had written about?
Well, it started to be an ethereal person until I was talking to another singer-songwriter friend of mine, and his cousin actually moved to Alaska for that very reason. And this was after I wrote the song. I had no clue.
Oh, it just
So-
kind of matched up that way.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's kind of, like a little homage to him, I guess.
Yeah, I remember you were saying that earlier. I wasn't sure if, again, it was just like a fake person or if it was a real
Yeah,
person.
it started out that way.
What is something that you wish you knew about the music industry, about pursuing this before you got into it, that you wish you knew now?
I just wish that I had gotten involved more with it and maybe branched out a little bit more. I started this journey, I guess, when I was about 26. And I didn't pursue it as much as I had wanted to because I was always kind of afraid of, rejection and, what if I just focus on doing this full time? I still want to be able to pay my bills and that kind of thing. So I've been kind of doing it on the side, and it would have been nice, to kind of continue it as a professional hobby.
So are you officially back into it as a professional hobby?
I'm not. I do have my day job still.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the aspiration, though, is to do this full-time all the time?
That would be great. And when I was in Florida, I was playing an awful lot, and that was awesome.
Did you still have a day job thing as well when you were in Florida, or was that just your only thing that you were just
No, I
playing
had a
music?
day job when I
Okay.
was doing that too.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's difficult to find, to your point, the realism of life. You have to
Yeah.
pay bills and things, and it makes it very difficult to just
It
do
is.
something artistic. We have a lot of artists on, that's why I ask. Some people have figured out a way to get into it, and some people haven't. And some of the people who have
Yeah.
kind of regretted it a little bit because again, bills and money. It's an annoying thing of life.
I know
Bills
it is, and I really wish I had. I have a lot of friends who have quit their jobs and are doing really well, with it. So, who knows?
Maybe just the leap, the universal leap of faith.
Exactly.
Another would you rather. Do you prefer phone or text?
Well, I honestly would rather pick up the phone, but I have a tendency to text a little bit too much, just to, get it out and over with. Don't I?
We're getting some agreement behind me. I see,
Yeah.
I get it. Is it just like a stream of consciousness text? Like, are you like texting a lot at once, or is it just like a hello text?
I wind up texting a little bit more probably than I should, to the point that we have to try to find exactly what I said in the very beginning and kind of scroll on down to get the meaning of everything,
Got it. That's
But, yeah.
stream of consciousness text.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
Discipline. I've got to pick up the phone.
You never know. One more would you rather. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Can you repeat that, please, sir? Fight one what?
Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck, or would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses?
Oh, that's what I thought you said. I just make
Yes.
a one horse-sized duck, I guess.
Okay.
If I had a choice.
I'm curious.
That sounds like a country song right there in the making,
Horse-sized duck. Maybe
Horse-sized duck.
that's the name of your next album. Who knows?
You just never know.
What is song number 4 you have for us this evening?
Song number 4. Let's see. How about the title track off my EP called Sweet Rain?
Oh, I love it. All right, over to you for Sweet Rain whenever you're ready.
Thank you. I sit in my car and I wonder, I ponder and I ponder. I start thinking and my head starts spinning around, 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 stars at night. The rain is falling on my face. I've kind of lost my appetite. Yeah, I'm in the mood for something warm, maybe your embrace. Sweet, sweet rain falling on my face. Sweet, sweet rain. Sweet, sweet rain, wash away my pain. Sweet, sweet rain. I've got Venus to the left of me, Saturn to the right. Which planet will align at night? Sweet, sweet rain falling on my face. Sweet, sweet rain. Sweet, sweet rain, wash away my pain. Sweet, sweet rain. I sit in my car and I wonder. I ponder and I ponder. I start thinking and my head starts spinning around, 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 around again. Around, 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 around again. Sweet, sweet rain falling on my face. Sweet, sweet rain. Sweet, sweet rain, wash away my pain. Sweet, sweet rain. I sit in my car and I wonder.
Yeah!
Thanks, guys.
That's a beautiful song. Hell yeah.
Thank you very much.
That was a beautiful song. What was the genesis of Sweet Rain? What a haunting melody. Like in a good way, I mean. It's beautiful.
Actually, I wrote that some time ago too, but I was seeing someone at the time and things didn't quite work out and it was a little heartbreaking, so I wrote that song.
Okay, that's
I
it.
sit and I wonder and, all those fun things.
Was the Sweet Rain about that person?
It was actually.
Okay.
Or it is, I should say.
Okay. Sometimes those things don't work out. That's unfortunate, but
That's true.
that is true. When did you, or I should say, why originally did you get into music? Why not anything else? Why not engineering or, pottery or whatever? I don't know. Why music? Why are you so drawn to this?
Because I'm a pretty creative person. I mean, my dad was very into music. My mom sang when she was 13
Oh, awesome.
and was on the radio for a little bit. And
Was she in a band as well?
she wasn't. She just had a voice, and she was born in Canada. Excuse me. So they asked her to sing the Canadian national anthem on the radio, and she did, and it was broadcast all over the place.
That's wild. And how did that whole thing come about? Was she just
Right place, right time,
place,
I
right
guess. Her dad, I think, worked for the radio station and kind of got her foot in the door, so to speak.
Oh, cool. All right, so you come from a family of musicians, if
In
you
a
will.
sense, yeah, I do. And I just, like I said, I just kind of picked it up and been around music most of my life, as far as, friends and some of my family, my cousin played, and he kind of taught me to play guitar, in a sense. And then I just kind of started playing on my own and taught myself and really enjoyed it and just kind of continued through.
Hell yeah. What, was you said your father was also in music?
He was. He played harmonica, and
Okay.
he did a little bit of, he'd sing around the house and things of that sort, But we would sometimes play together,
Oh, that's fun.
when I got my little guitar.
Have you and your family ever played like a location together as a family?
I'm sorry?
Have you ever played a location together as like a family? And
We have not, yeah. The
Oh, okay.
closest I got to that was playing with my friends and their mom at that festival
Okay.
when I was just a kid.
What is one thing that we don't know about you that we should know about you?
Oh my gosh. That is a good question.
We covered a lot of ground so far.
We have, yeah. I was in one of the productions for Godspell in San Antonio 1,000 years ago as a chorus part of it, so that was kind of cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
So you have also been in musical theater. You're not just a person that
have.
likes musical theater.
Yeah, I've been involved in a little bit. When I was just out of high school, I connected with a place called the Woodlawn Theater Company, which isn't there anymore, and they would do versions of Alice in Wonderland, and I got to be part of the chorus a lot of the nights, and
Oh, that's
that was a lot of
cool.
fun.
That's very fun. That's very fun. Did you ever star in any of the, or were you ever like a lead or supporting actress in any of the performances?
No, unfortunately, I was just in the background.
You were just the
So,
background, okay. Well, now you're in the foreground, so it's totally fine. All right, song number 5 of the evening. What's song number 5?
This song is called Drive.
Drive.
And I wrote this again some time ago, and it's not really about anything in particular or anyone in particular. It's just driving and wanting to just get home,
Okay.
be done with the day, I guess. So.
Okay. All right, over to you for Drive whenever you're ready.
Thank you. It's 2 a.m. and the bars are closed. I really don't know what I came here for. I think that I'll just drive. Ooh, it's a long and winding road, I know, but I really don't want to go right home. I think that I'll just cry. Whoever thought that I'd run from you? Always thought that I'd run to you and no one else. Ooh, to hell with circumstance. We got caught up in a chance. Now we're on to something else. Ooh, I'm driving away from you. Ooh, oh, I'm driving away from you. Ooh, oh, I'm driving away from you. Life is funny, times are hard. Do we ever get this far? We got caught up in a circle and our souls chose to collide. Whoever thought that I'd run from you always thought that I'd run to you and no one else. To hell with circumstance. We got caught up in a chance. Now we're on to something else. I'm driving, oh, I'm driving away from you. Ooh, oh, I'm driving away from you. Long and winding road, I know, but I really don't wanna go right home. I think that I'll just drive. Ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much.
It's another beautiful song. You write really great music, legitimately. It's another song that I'm like, oh, this could underscore a film. Like, that's a really great song of like some contemplative things happening on screen, someone actually literally driving home.
Oh, wow. Well,
And like having that in the background. I really like your music.
thank
Legit.
you very much.
What are you hoping to get out of coming on a show like this? If you were to put it out into the world for it to come back to you, what can coming on a show like this hopefully do for you?
Just a chance maybe for more people to hear me, and who knows, maybe some more Austin-based musicians who are out there just kind of, checking out the site and just want to listen, and just getting myself out there more would be great.
Awesome.
You know?
Well, hopefully this helps.
It'd be great if it did.
Hopefully this helps. We have two more songs on the night.
We do. I'm gonna do a little landslide, actually.
Ooh, okay. I'll dig it.
Yeah.
I have one more ridiculous question I have to ask you
Of course.
before I have to.
Sure.
Would you This is my fun as well, guys. This is my fun as well. Selfishly, would you rather have to sing instead of speak, or dance everywhere you go instead of walk?
Well, I'd probably rather sing, just because people can hear me better when I sing. I've been told, so I should just sing all my conversations.
There you go.
You know.
But it would be plague-worthy over text. How would you sing over text? You just put the music notes emoji, and then they'll know.
Well, yeah, there you go. That's very true. I have to put that to the test this weekend and see. Be ready. No, I'm kidding.
All right. Is there a particular reason that you're covering Landslide? Does it have any special meaning to you, or you just really like it?
I really like the song, and being that I'm a huge Fleetwood Mac / Stevie Nicks fan, I just really like that. I
Okay.
really like the song.
Doesn't have to be more complicated than that. All right. Over to you for Landslide whenever you're ready.
Thank you, sir. Took my love, I took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around. Then I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills, till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tide? Can I end of the seasons of my life. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. Time makes you bolder, even children get older. I'm getting older too, so well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. When time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. So I took my love, I took it down. Oh, I climbed a mountain and I turned around, and then I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills, till the landslide brought me down. Then I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills, and maybe the landslide will bring it down. Oh, the landslide will bring it down. Thanks, guys.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
You really made that your own. That wasn't like a carbon copy. That was beautiful. That was
Thank
really
you.
well done.
Thanks, Reed.
That was really well done. All right, song number 7 for the evening. This brings us almost to the end.
I know.
One more time, where can people find you before we're out of here, so people know where they can find you? You're on Spotify, SoundCloud, correct?
Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, and iTunes, actually.
Oh, that's good to know. I'll find the iTunes
Yeah.
link and get that in there as well.
It's all under my name.
And then, do you have any shows coming up? Where can people see you in the world outside of Nashville?
I do not right now. I'm working on that.
Okay.
I think I have something coming up at the Carousel Lounge, but I have to get the dates and things for that one, but
Okay.
that'd be a cool place to go.
Well, once you confirm it, if you give us the dates, I'll put that up in the YouTube thing as well, because we'll have about a 2-week lag between when this actually is recorded and out into the world. So
Okay,
I've got to do
sounds
some
great.
post-production wizardry, and then we'll get this out. Thank you again for coming in and doing this. This
Well,
is wonderful.
thanks for having me. It's been
Absolutely,
fun.
absolutely. What is song number 7 for the evening?
Song number 7 is Picasso Had the Blues.
Picasso had the blues.
Even Picasso had the blues.
Even Picasso.
But he didn't really, but he did. This song, again, just life experiences and cool little things along the way. I was at a friend's art gallery or art show one night in Florida. And another singer-songwriter friend and I just happened to be wandering around the gallery, and there was this Picasso painting there. And he just said something just out of his mouth, well, you know, even Picasso had the blues. I'm like, that's a great song title. And I took it, tried to get them to write it with me, and it's like, no, you got this. So I did it.
Oh, so this is an original.
This is an original.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you were saying it was a cover. I was like, I have no idea what this song is, and now I know why. Okay.
I'm going to change it up. I'm ultimate a surprise all the time.
There you go. Keep us on our toes. Someone's got to do it. Okay, over to you for Picasso Had the Blues, whenever you're ready.
All the colors in my life It's all black and white, it is written there for all to see. I'm chasing shadows on the wall, trying not to slip and fall down a rabbit hole where I can't see. All the world's a stage, they say, shattered in abstracts and hues. Even Picasso had the blues. All the versions of who we want to be, dancing in and out and splashed against the canvas wall, like a Van Gogh starry night, with a guiding light for all to see. All the world's a stage, they say, scattered in abstracts and hues. Even Picasso had the blues. Even Picasso had the blues. All the world's a stage, they say, scattered in abstracts and hues. Even Picasso had the blues. Even Picasso had the blues. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. I love that song. That's a fun song. It's
you
a
very much.
fun, upbeat song. Thank you again for coming in and sharing your music and your stories and your passion with us. I absolutely love your music. This
Thanks
is really
for
great.
having me.
I really, really appreciate it. Hopefully this, like I said, I'll get you all the assets from this stuff, and hopefully this helps in some capacity. And thank you to the wonderful audience for giving us your Saturday night here at Oak Hill Social. And thank you to Oak Hill Social for hosting the madness of Local Sets ATX. Be sure to check us out on their episode. We will see you on the internet. Good night, everybody. Thank you guys again. This is wonderful. Thank you.
Thanks for having me, Ruth.
Absolutely.
Bye-bye. Good night.
I'll give you a countdown. We're almost out of here in 3. Wait, I was a little early. Sorry. All right. In 3, 2, 1.